Y'all, today is a good day. I get to take a shower. Like anybody who's ever camped off the grid before, they kind of understand how important these shower days are because they are far and few between. So I've been on the road for I've been on the road since November. We're now in the beginning of July, but I've been on the road off grid again for about the last 9 days, I think, since I've had a Harvest Host stay. So we're back in the groove of like free camping again. The coast of California was extremely expensive, so I did have access to showers as I stayed in campgrounds up the coast, going through California and Oregon and Washington. And I haven't paid to camp per se. In Washington, I've used 4 Harvest Host stays to get into Washington closer to where free camping is. And then now that we're off the grid again, I don't really have access to anything. So I've had one shower in the last 9 days and I'm due for mine today. So that's what we're going to do. It's a nice warm day. I've got my water heating up with a little solar reflective thing that you put in the front of your car to try and heat up the water a little quicker with my little 2-gallon shower. Heating up my water for my shower today. Trying to use a little bit of solar to get the water warm. I might boil some here in a little bit. Rupert, do you want to shower too? And somebody's out here shooting, so I'll probably wait until I don't hear any more gunshots or ATVs driving through the area before I decide to take a shower for a little privacy. All right, y'all. I am super stoked about the shower. I went to go walk Charlie and I came back to campers all around me where there were none before. And now I'm like, how am I going to take this shower that I'm dying for? So we're going to figure it out. So where there is a will, there is a way. There's a little spot that's over behind the bush here, and the tenter's not here. So I decided to go ahead and just go for it. So I finally had the chance to set everything up, and I'm doing this at like lightning speed. My friends left, so I have a little window here, and I have my biodegradable soap, and we're just ready to kill it out here. Here we go. And I've got my little spray shower, my little pump spray shower. So got that all pumped up and ready to go. But this is life out here. This is what happens when you think you're gonna go feral. I mean, it's the ugly truth. And my hair is all frizzy and dried out from this biodegradable soap, but this is what I gotta do while I'm out here. It's the right thing to do. So here we go. Ooh, that's cold. And it's only 11 o'clock in the morning, so this really hasn't had a chance to like really warm up yet. And it is, ooh, something else. I boiled a little bit of the water to try and make it warmer because it didn't have that much time to warm up in the sun. But man, I've got the shower and stuff down to a T. If you can get the hair done and all the parts, that's the main thing you want to, all the gross parts. That's the main thing. And then you got to get your soap. So fun stuff. Yeah, this is life. I think they call this living. Isn't this supposed to be fun? Go be one with nature, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I've gotten really good at using like just 1.5 gallons to do all the things. So this feels amazing though. I do miss the privacy of like a regular shower. The main trick to washing your hair outside is make sure you rinse out all the soap. Otherwise, it just gets greasy looking real quick. So that's where I always start. And then if I have water left over, I go back and I do an extra rinse. Hair is washed. Rest y'all don't need to see. You know how to take a shower. All right, but this is the ugly truth. There's no privacy. So if you want privacy, get you one of those little pop-up tents. I was able to get in my 2-gallon little shower over here, and I've gotten really good at just using like 1.5 gallons and like getting everything clean. The camp soap is kind of drying my skin out though, but that's what I've been using is just the biodegradable camp soap when I shower outside. You have to think about the environment when you do these things because I want to be as green as possible while I'm out here. So Anyway, we got it done, got her done, and I am finally clean. This has been a well deserved shower. It's been a long time, and I was getting kind of ripe. So, the joys of being out in the middle of nowhere and boondocking, these are things that are true to this life. So, it's things that you need to think about. And had I known it was going to be this busy and like the wind element, I probably would have gotten one of those little screen tents that pop up that, like a wind blocker and a privacy blocker, because this is totally different than when I did this in 2020. Like, it's much more saturated. There's much more people, so it's just things to think about while you're out here as well. How do you want to shower while you're out if you don't have one in your camper? So I only use two things really to shower while I camp. I use this Camp Suds biodegradable soap. You can use it with uh, washing clothes. You can use it for washing dishes. You can use it for washing your hair, your hands, your face, whatever. But use it sparingly because it will dry the heck out of your skin and your scalp. I've learned that the hard way, and make sure you rinse it all out when you're done using it. And it also helps repel the bugs with that citronella, the one that I got. And then I also have this little basically pump spray 2-gallon shower, and you can just pump it and spray it, and then it's got a little shower head, kind of like your little kitchen sink sprayer, and it works quite well. I mean, it just gets the job done, right? You get all the parts. So, but that's all I recommend for really outdoor showering, and it works well for me. Think about it in the future if you decide to go camp on an adventure like this, how you want to do it. But this is what works for me. So I have to do diligence here and give you guys a realistic perspective of what it's like to shower out here, because like today was supposed to be another shower day for me, and thankfully yesterday I found a place to go in the river and shower there with biodegradable soap, and I feel much better. But as you can see, it's kind of taking a toll on my hair. It's like super frizzy and dried out. That's the joy of being out here. You want to be ecologically friendly, and use like biodegradable soap and those type of things, but it does take a toll. But now we're in a situation where I was supposed to take a shower today, and my one place to take a shower is now occupied. So that is the reality of this life, and sometimes you just don't have the privacy that you were hoping for, and that's something you have to plan for. So having one of those little nylon tents would be extremely helpful in this situation. But I just wanted to give you guys that. Anywho, thank y'all very much for following along, and if you liked what you saw, please feel free to like and subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing y'all down the road. And so does Rupert.